Both his sons, having played sport at a local level in Leeds, Andy and Fast Signs have a long history of helping local sports clubs and organisations like Kippax Welfare Rugby League, Garforth Rangers Football Club and North Leeds Cricket Club with products such as events banners, honours boards and changing room signage, as well as providing signs and graphics to the mighty Leeds Rhinos and Leeds United for over the last 30 years. So if you're involved in a local sports club, get in touch with Andy and his team for advice and help with your signs. Hi everyone, welcome to the Lot Pod, the Leeds Rhinos Lot 17-8 podcast, kindly sponsored by Fast Signs. We are back, Eddy, Chris and Kirsty here to review England versus Australia and also talk all things Leeds Rhinos. Both, how are you both?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, have you enjoyed the break we've had from everything?
The first week was all right, but then you're like, I just want to get back to it, really.
Yeah.
So
no,
it's good
I'm still on holiday mode.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm still really enjoying it.
Have you got over at Saints game yet?
No, I don't ever want. I know we are going to talk about Leeds Rhinos, but I don't want to talk about.
I won't mention
that
it.
Game.
Leeds Rhinos, and I'm really enjoying the time off. But we are back. We are going to start. This podcast was initially a review of England Australia, so it was like a little bit of Leeds Rhinos, a lot of England Australia. But I feel like the news we've had from the Rhinos recently, the pod's now going to be a lot of Leeds Rhinos
in about 3 hours.
A little bit of England Australia. So we're going to start by rounding up all the latest recruitment news from Leeds Rhinos. We're then going to review England and Australia from the first test. Then we're going to take a look forward to the second test, which is on Saturday at Everton's ground. Recruitment news from the Rhinos, but we'll start with Jake Connor.
Yeah.
Because he did win the 2025 Man of Steel, and you both predicted it. You said it on
but I didn't put
the season preview, but you were smart, Kirsty.
Not smart enough. I wish I'd have put more on, obviously, when
You
I
only
look
put
back.
$3,000 on, is that
What were the odds?
If only 22 to 1 when I put
You're
it
joking.
on. Yeah, I know, right? I know. I should have put way more on. I know. But I can't complain. It's still
No,
won.
you were the only person in the known
can't
world
complain.
that backed that.
You should have done it, Chris.
Top point scorer, 172 points. Top goal scorer, 72 goals. Man of Steel. You predicted it. What did you see that at Huddersfield? That
he's a talented player, isn't he?
He
just needed the right place, the right time, the right coach.
And we got him.
And the right position.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Which took him a bit to find at Leeds.
Yeah,
he wasn't playing at 7, was he, from the beginning? But I think even in that first match, which was the Challenge Cup match against I can't even remember their name, which is awful, but the amateur club from London, and they played it at Headingley. Even in that match,
West something.
Yeah.
Let's just call them West.
He scored a load of points in that, didn't he? He scored loads of points, and I think from that moment, then I was like, I think he's gonna fit in.
But I think maybe the little shift at fullback helped him because
without doubt,
it made Brad Arthur realise he's not really a good fullback.
But also that you needed him in the squad. Because I can remember back then, there were people saying to me, where are we going? Is Jake Connor playing well enough that it's a dilemma about what to do about Miller? And I was like, no, Miller's really good. Like, we've just forgotten how good Miller is because we've not seen him for a while. But I think that he played himself into the squad and then they had to find a space for him.
Yeah, it sort of just worked out. And I know we joke, and I did say Man of Steel, but I was a bit apprehensive, like, where will he play? But he's always had the talent. Could have done with somebody like that on Saturday.
Super talented, Man of Steel, top point scorer, top goal scorer, kicker, not chosen for England.
Yeah,
discuss.
Who's picking that guy? Not Sean Wayne. Yeah, I think the positive on that is that I think he'll be fit for Leeds next year.
Yeah, no chance of him getting injured in a...
Well, I think he was carrying a knock, wasn't he, as well? He did his ribs, didn't he, in the last couple of matches? And I think he probably was carrying a knock from that, so good for us. But yeah, I don't know, like, not picking the dream team Man of Steel.
I don't think it'd have made that much difference on Saturday.
It wouldn't have made any difference.
I'll be honest,
for England
whatsoever.
What we were lacking, and when you see Nathan Cleary do it, is the passing and the deceptiveness of the ball playing, and it's something that Jake can do. And I'm glad he didn't play because he'd have been scapegoat. It wouldn't have made any difference.
It wouldn't make any difference, but you've got to choose your best players
You'd think, wouldn't
available for selection, surely.
Oh, don't get me on stock. Well, we'll talk about Sean Wayne later, won't we? But
Can't wait. You are the chairman of the the producer Chris Lackey Miller fan club. And it was announced, was it today? Wednesday?
This morning.
We record this. A new 2-year deal. Is that the easiest decision
it is, but
Leeds will make?
You text this morning and said, lots to talk. That's given us something more. And I was like, what's he on about?
Oh, I'd already seen it by then,
and I'd
so
not
I
seen
knew.
it.
I knew
and I
that
looked at it and I'm like, that's a nice thing to wake up to, isn't it? I mean, it is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Easiest decision.
It's just really good that, I mean, we've obviously met him and his family's settled, and I think that's
such
a
big
massive thing, isn't it?
Enormous. Absolutely
And
enormous.
he said the words, I don't want to play for any other Super League clubs, so he'll probably sign for someone in 2020.
We're going to Hull.
Oh, God.
Your call of Man of Steel 2026 might not be far off.
I agree, yeah, because I think he wasn't far off this year and he missed.
He were in
however many,
fourth.
was it 6 matches or something
Yeah.
like that? He
5
missed
or
at the
6
beginning of the
games, started
season.
off.
Yeah,
And he were really close,
it
apparently.
was close. Yeah,
So get your money on it now.
yeah. Well, I don't think I'll get 22-1 on him, unfortunately.
Not now we've said it and people are watching this and backing it and chucking.
I just think it's great to have a player that's that good wanting to stay with us. I think he's an NRL fullback.
He is, 100%.
I know he has been an NRL fullback, but
Still
that
is,
was
the
really
quality.
early on in his rugby league career, wasn't
Yeah.
it? And I think, even in 2024, there were a lot to like, but a lot not to like in his game, and he's totally eradicated it.
Yeah, he's learned the game, hasn't he? But I have to say, I mean, I don't disagree with you. I think he would get into an NRL team, but I think you look at someone watching the Aussies on the weekend, and you look at them and you think, oh, that's why he's not.
That's why he's playing.
Oh, he won't get an Australian team.
No, absolutely not.
Sorry,
unfortunately, he's a great player, but yeah, I
Playing
think
for
you look at
England,
them.
yeah?
I would trying to
I've been
get
rummaging
a
around
fake
for that passport, yeah. If I was
Yeah.
the England coach now and getting him in for Saturday. We're going to come in a moment onto player departures and transfers and signings and who's going to fit where, etc., etc. But just on Lackey Miller, if he's, God forbid, injured, is there anything at fullback to cover him?
Alfie.
Yeah, it'd be
You just go
Edge
straight with
or
Alfie?
Lum, wouldn't
Or
it?
Lum?
I think they'll keep Hankinson.
I do too. From that comment by Brad Arthur, it was
By
a real
Brad.
throwaway comment, wasn't it, in one of the pressers? And I think that's what he's hinting at. I think that they've got a space for him.
Yeah.
Because
So
I think that Lum and Edgell, they're not quite there yet. I think that they'll be great. I think Lum in particular, I think he's got it. But we'll see, he might need another year.
I think he needs another year. It looks a bit like a young Zach Hardacre, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Just needs to fill out a little bit.
he does.
So I think we're fine. I don't think... Obviously, don't want him to get injured, but if he did, I think we're all right.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
It was confirmed a week or two back. James Bentley
Yeah.
has left
That was
the
a
club.
shock.
was it a shock?
Yeah.
I
Tell you
think
what,
it was
though,
a shock.
The club have done amazing on clamping down on leaks, haven't they?
There's nothing out there, is there?
Yeah.
Usually we've got
Watertight.
loads of names, haven't we? And there's nothing really come... The only names are coming from our forum, or they're not coming from...
The media.
Media.
Yeah. Not
The lot-
really, a couple, but when I think the ones that are out there, they're probably very, very close to
They've
being
got it from our
announced.
forum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't
the-
put it past them.
Yeah, they're pretty much done, those
I
transfers.
think so, and then they get...
Leeds go, oh, there you go. You
Yeah.
can have it for 12 hours
But
before.
yeah, James Bentley were a shock. I just hope he's all right,
Yeah.
first and foremost, because that were a bit of a weird...
Yeah, there were no... And I always will read too much into the way a player leaves, but the message from the club, there was no comment like from Bentley about,
Well, he has
He said something now,
but
hasn't
said something now
Yeah.
at the time.
It was just the last line of "We'll
the
support
club
James."
will continue to support.
Yeah, and he
And we
has-
can read into that, and no one really knows ins and outs, do they? Of
no, but that's a weird thing to put out.
it is,
and him not signing somewhere else straight away.
and the fact he
Yeah.
signed a deal, didn't he?
Earlier on this year, wasn't
Earlier
it?
this year,
yeah,
he got
yeah,
another
got a 2-year
got a-
extension,
Was
wasn't
it
it?
April? He got an
We,
extension.
we don't know, do we? Just wish him all the best. Really.
Yeah, same.
I think it makes it weirder if he ends up somewhere like Wyre, I think
He's not a good signing for Warrington. He'd be a good signing for maybe Bradford.
but it's
I
lovely at
thought he'd go
Bradford.
Bradford.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
did.
I thought would happen because it's his boyhood club, isn't it?
Absolutely, I thought he'd go back there.
But we don't know, do we? That's why it's all a bit weird that there's absolutely nothing. I know Warrington fans are convinced of signing him. I don't know.
Do you think he's a big loss to the squad?
I think more so knowing that Gannon's going.
I agree.
I think we were all right. I think for back rowers, I was okay. Thinking that there'd be someone coming through the youth system. Was Cassell's an option? I know he's a forward by trade, but he's young enough that you can make him into whatever, really, can't you? And Brad Arthur does move people around in position. He's using Bentley as sort of prop and back row, wasn't he, this year? Yeah, I think we've not got enough cover now. So I think he is more of a loss than he would have been if it was.
I think just because that one was clearly unexpected.
Yeah. I think that was
The
an
others that we'll
unplanned
talk
for
about,
departure.
Absolutely.
The others that we'll talk about were more expected. So, yeah, like I said, I just wish him all the best, really.
Yeah.
Because I do really like him as a player. I think every team needs a James Bentley.
I agree. I'm gutted he's gone. I'm gutted. I agree with you both. I thought there was a space there for him
Yeah.
to play.
He'd put in some solid shifts this year, hadn't he?
He always has,
Coach
even when
clearly
his
liked
form's
him.
not been that good. He's always put everything
dug
in, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And he did a really good job of cutting out the penalties.
Oh, massively.
And people still talk about that, but he's one of the
He
least
hasn't played that for
penalised
years.
players in
No,
the
He's not played
no.
that for a long time.
I had to pull that stat up for my nephew recently because he was saying about, he gives away penalties. And I was like,
He doesn't.
He doesn't,
He
not
doesn't.
anymore.
That's the old version.
Yeah.
Might come back. Now he's
Not with us.
left Leeds. And Morgan Gannon's left is confirmed. He's gone to New Zealand Warriors. So with Bentley and Gannon going now, are we short a second rower? Do we
I
need to
think so.
sign a second rower?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we have got a couple. Presley can play second row.
Jared?
Jared. What's the other young kid? I've totally lost my Rhinos.
I've forgotten who the
Thing.
hell they all
Need to put your
are.
The young
Rhinos
kid
hat
that
on.
played back
Simpson.
in the year. No,
No, not Max Simpson. No.
second
Littlewood.
rower, Littlewood.
Littlewood.
Ben Littlewood.
That's who I was thinking of, actually. I got them mixed up.
I
They
think-
debuted at the same time, didn't they?
I think we've got some good players coming through. So
I do.
But what's the chances of Brad Arthur playing them?
Well, we've got Callum Watkins. Remember, Cam Smith's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
He'll be playing 13, won't he?
exactly.
Yeah.
So Callum
And push Callum
to
into...
12.
Yeah.
So even if we didn't sign a back rower,
I think
be all
in
right
that case,
with
then
it.
Callum takes on the role that Gannon was doing. But
Yeah.
then you need your Bentley, don't you? Or your... I mean, obviously we've got McDonald. I
McDonald,
thought it's been, really solid, hasn't he, this year?
Dream team?
Oh,
Yeah,
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 and
yeah.
Dream team selection?
yeah, nearly got in the England squad, didn't he?
Should be in England squad.
He's Irish.
Let's go England squad. There's a chance for Lucky Miller. Just found the passport. Just give him the shirt.
So yeah, I think I could see us signing
I
the
could.
second row.
Yeah, now that there's
We've got
two
a lot
going.
of cap space as well, haven't
We
we?
must
So
have.
Must have now.
Mm.
There's another few more players I'm going to mention here now. Jack Sinfield left, released. Has he joined Wakefield? Is that confirmed?
It's not confirmed, but that's
But
what
it's
it's
gonna
going to
happen.
happen. It was interesting. I watched Craig Harrison. I don't usually watch it, but I watched it because they were talking about Jackson. I didn't realise he was his
Agent.
agent. And it were actually quite interesting for once because he just said that he wants more game time.
And you can understand
And
that, can't you?
they went to the club and Leeds were honest and said, we can't guarantee it.
No.
Whereas where he's going, so, I mean, he didn't say where he's going, but it's going to be Wakefield. And
Definitely.
what he said he's on a more level playing field there.
He's got more of a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's up to him to get himself inside. I know you didn't want him to leave, but I think it's the best thing for him. He probably wouldn't ever say this, and it's me speculating, but that name
Yeah.
weighs heavy on...
Yeah, something that Phil always says it, doesn't he, on here?
Yeah, and...
Said if he's called Jack Brown...
You're not talking about him in the same way.
Yeah, your emotions aren't there
and I think
at
he's
all.
just going to be a bit freer from all that, isn't he? And
Yeah, the
I hope he
history's
goes
not
on
hanging
and-
over him anymore, is it?
yeah, most players, young players, I don't want to see him go on and do well, but I'd like to see Jack do well, just not against us. But what can you do if he wants more game time and club's honest? Like Craig Harrison said, everyone was really good. It wasn't. There was no.
Very amicable, yeah.
It's sort of like Jack wants this.
Well, how many times over the years on this podcast have we discussed Jack, and it's always been around, how does Jack fit in? Could Jack fit in?
Yeah, it's trying to find a space for him, isn't it?
It was never like Jack should.
And he's never really taken his opportunity, has he?
No.
And that's not because he's a bad player, but he's never had a consistent opportunity. And he's not the type of player that'll come in and look amazing, is he?
Wow, yeah.
And I think he wants to play at halfback as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He wants to be a halfback, and I think that, Arthur had played him at 9 a few times this year, and I just don't think he wants to. I don't think he wants to be used in that utility role. I think he sees himself as a halfback.
We spoke to Barry McDermott about this, and he agrees that he looks like a 9. Just doesn't want to play it.
Wants to be a half.
So if it is Wakey, it is Wakey. I think he's a good signing for them, and it's a good fit.
Yeah.
I think John Bastion's there now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good move for him. So I'm sad to see him go, but
I don't think we've got room for him either. He's not going to get in ahead of Connor. He's not going to get in ahead of Croft.
no.
There's good young kids coming through. He's just in that in-between gap when there weren't many. There's not a team to build around him because there's not enough players of his kind of cohort coming through with him. So it's not like it was for like Burrow and Maguire, where there were a load of the young kids coming through at the same time, and I think that's going to be the case in a couple of years' time at Leeds. So he was in this kind of no man's land.
Yeah,
a bit of a grey spot.
Definitely. And I think the two kids coming through are the type of players that once they get dropped in, they'll really shine.
Yeah.
Because they're more sort of flair players.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But we've lost 2 scrum halves.
Do you feel Jack could be one that potentially got away? Like, it's very rare that the Rhinos let a young player leave and they have a better career away from Leeds than the Rhinos do.
He will buck the trend. He'll have a good career away from Rhinos.
Do you think he'll be one where we'll think, why did we let him go?
I just think it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
I think in 2, maybe 3 years' time, we'll be looking to say we need to sign Jackson Field.
But it could happen, couldn't it?
It could come back, couldn't
Look at Luke Gale.
Yeah, could happen.
But Luke Gale were rubbish.
He won a Challenge Cup.
Yeah, he did, to be fair. Yeah, that's true. I just feel like we're going to, in a positive manner, I mean, we're going to look and say, right, he's developed, he's one of us, he's got the bloody name.
It's timing, though, isn't it? That's all it is. I think it's just timing for us now.
McCormack coming through is a real superstar.
He's the 6.
And George Brown's a 7.
Yeah.
He's a 6.
7 now.
Unless we mould him into a 7.
To be fair, though, they are interchangeable.
Yeah. Fergus McCormack's the one for Hill Dale.
Yeah.
He's the one. As soon as he gets in.
I've seen him play a couple of times, and every time I've seen him play,
it'll be like, wow, this is
I can remember 2024 at Bradford when it were a pre-season game, and I think we were losing. It was a dire game.
He got an assist, didn't he?
Well, he just came on and totally shifted game.
Match?
It was just horrible. But get used to that next year.
I was going to say,
I can't wait to go.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't wait for them to come to Leeds. I'm not going there.
I've not been since 2014. It hasn't changed.
You're in.
It has.
It's got a lot worse. It's got a lot worse.
It's awful.
It's got a lot worse.
I'm pleased I'm skipping about, but I'm pleased for them to be back. I am. I'm pleased that the derby's back.
Yeah,
for Bradford, because I think I've missed that. I when I was growing up, when I was first watching Leeds, Bradford were the team, and all of my mates at school supported Bradford, and I was a lone Leeds fan. And I think it's good that rivalry is back. I don't think they'll do a great deal. I don't think it's going to be a true rivalry, because I think we're ahead of them, so far ahead of them now, or I hope we are anyway. But I'm pleased that they're getting a chance again.
I'm not.
It's good to see him, Matt. But we've also lost Matt Frawley. He's retired. So we've got Connor, Croft, obviously, and then Ferguson, Brown, just kind of behind them. So the question is, again, are we now in the market for a half?
They're just...
For 2026.
They're like rocking horse shit, especially ones that are going to be good enough but then happy not to be first.
To not play. Yeah, not play every match.
You just don't know what you do with that. Who's available? You know what I mean?
You're better off with the kids coming through, aren't you, if they're ready?
Unless there is a Queensland Cupper that's happy to play second fiddle, not much on cap. That might. I can't see anyone in England who.
That was what Jake Connor was supposed to be, though, for Leeds, wasn't it? Then he's gone and won Man of Steel.
But there's no one of Jake Connor's quality available, is there?
No. That's a pay fee.
I can't think of anyone.
We're looking for Ian Blease to pull a rabbit out of the hat, aren't we?
Yeah, do you think Ian Blease will be looking for a half? Or
I don't know.
Do you feel they'll say, right, Fergus, George?
I think it depends what Brad thinks, doesn't it?
That's what I mean. Do you think...
I'd be happy if we didn't sign a half.
I'd be thrilled.
Me too.
I'd
I'd
be
all right.
absolutely over the moon
Yeah.
if we gave both Fergus and George the opportunity for that jack role.
Yeah.
Don't
Say
forget
you
that
are between you.
We might
You've got the shot.
we might
for
keep
the
some
third
cap
half-back.
space available.
Yeah.
Things change mid-season, don't
Well,
they?
that's it. And this year we've signed people that you would never have guessed,
No.
would you? You know, like some of the signings we've made this year, you like came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Callum,
you know,
yeah.
you don't know what's happening with other clubs and who becomes available and who falls out with the coach, and anything can happen in rugby league.
It's not high on my list to get a half.
No.
I'd love nothing more, and I agree with Kirsty, that to go in with Fergus and George as, you know, both quote unquote third, I just can't see Leeds Rhinos going into the season with two halfbacks.
It wasn't the plan, was it? It was
No.
never the plan. There was always the plan to have three
Have
or
Jack
even
there.
four.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, exactly. I just think we're in the market.
Because, like I said, that's what Connor was supposed to be, and then Jack behind him, probably.
Probably so.
But then it's not the way it's turned out, is it? So,
No.
But yeah, it leaves you vulnerable. That's the thing. So you've got to be confident in those kids if that's what you're doing.
Yeah, and if they do that and say, right, Fergus, George,
Go for it.
you
Yeah.
are, I'll be, absolutely
I hope they do.
over
Yeah.
them. Oh, I really hope they do. I just can't see it.
I hope they do.
Let's hope so. Sam Lasoni's gone.
Yep.
You're gutted.
No.
You're absolutely gutted. And we've been linked with Jeremiah Matautia, 21-year-old prop, as a potential replacement
If
for
that's a replacement,
Lasoni.
I am really not bothered. Last Sam Lasoni's gone.
Absolute unit, isn't he?
Lasoni.
He's massive.
He's absolutely massive. He's playing for the Mackay Cutters in the Queensland Cup. Chris, you did scout Cooper Jenkins.
I did, yeah. It's
for
nice.
the Rhinos.
I'm
You did
taking all
recommend
the
him
credit.
to Leeds after watching how many games? Was
Just
it?
one.
Just a one game on TV. And Cooper
Well, this
Jenkins,
is even better because
did
I've only watched him score a try on YouTube, and that's it.
You've seen enough.
It's enough. He can
Those
score
4
a try.
seconds is more than enough for Jeremiah.
Get him
this
in.
seems to be.
To be fair, a forward who knows where the try line is, we'd take it, wouldn't we? That's fine.
No one's going to stop him. It's
Yeah,
huge.
it's massive.
It's absolutely massive. Perfect
I
replacement.
don't know anything about him.
Well,
apart
and young
from-
as well. You
Young,
know.
tall.
Yeah.
I just think Super League now, you're not going to go and get a first grade forward, are you?
Those days are done.
They're
no.
gone. So we're fishing in that pond, and I'm all right with that. If we can get another Jenkins, we're laughing, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him signed up.
Yeah.
Be nice. I mean, he might. Sorry, Sam. He's not going to watch this, is he? But he might play better than 4 games a year.
I think you will.
We'll see.
Bring him in. And then lastly, Andy Ackers left the Rhinos. 2-year deal with Bradford Bulls. The Rhinos are heavily linked with Danny Levi. Do you reckon that would be
I think that's, yeah.
a good signing, Kirst?
Yeah, I never really got, I know we talked about this during the season, but I never really got why he didn't play Ackers more. There's obviously some reason, and Brad Arthur's got his reasons, and I can't complain with being in the playoffs at the end of the year. But yeah, I think we need another hooker.
He likes an 80-minute hooker.
Yeah, and I do think we're again, having watched the Aussies at the weekend.
We ain't getting Harry Grant.
No, I know, but it really does make you appreciate like a good ball distributor at the ruck.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think that's not his strength.
And Danny Levi's really good at that, and he's
Yeah.
quick. I think he'll be a really good signing. Mainly because Jared can play other positions as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we've just said that we're short in back row. Like he can. I still think Jared will actually get the 9 shirt
I do.
just for his efforts. But
I think it's Danny
Well,
Levi.
I think if Danny
14.
Levi comes in, I could see him starting, and Jared's a better bench hooker than he is
Yeah.
because he can cover so many positions.
And again, I think from Brad Arthur, then we know that he's not really a respecter of like, oh, you're coming in to get that shirt number.
Noel's make you earn it, won't he?
Yeah, because we learned that from Jake Connor. I think Jake Connor said it was the first time in his career he'd ever been going to a club and not knowing he was getting a starting shirt, and they gave him number 18.
Yeah.
So I
You
think
gotta
that
earn it,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And I think that Arthur clearly has backed having Ackers there and available. Even when he was fit and available, he was still putting Jared O'Connor in.
Yeah.
So I think
Even though Ackers had the 9, yeah.
yeah,
Jared's done that to 2 hookers.
yeah, he has.
2 former England hookers. So well done, Jared. I think that's why he might get the 9.
Best to the pod. And just before we move on to England versus Australia, Cam Smith testimonial too.
thoroughly. I didn't realise he'd played for us that long.
You don't know.
It's not accurate. It can't be.
Well, with Cam Smith, it surprises me both how young he is and how old he is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not good at knowing how old people are because I always think people are younger than me.
Oh God!
But I can't believe he's been here that long.
No, it can't be true that.
But
I think he's going to have a belting year next year. Yeah. I think he struggled with that back injury for a while.
Yeah, he's been carrying it, hasn't he? Well, and I think he's another one, like I was saying that people were saying about where you're going to, is there room for Lockie Miller? Of course there's room for Lockie Miller. I think Cam Smith's another one who we've forgotten how good he is on his day.
He goes straight back in at 13.
Yeah, when he's fit and in form, he does a lot in that team that we forget about.
Mm-hmm. Totally, yeah.
I think we miss his long passing out to the edges. I think we really miss that.
Chucked it with a Kev pass, wasn't it? Just went boom.
Well, he's got a lovely passing game.
He's played 6, hasn't he, at times? His ball playing is that good.
So again, maybe that's the versatility as well. Think, if one of them's injured, then...
I think it's a big year for Cam. Hopefully he gets over injury and has a big pre-season.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that back injury is something that's really hindered him for a long time. And he's just going, you know what, I'm going to get it all cleared
Almost
up.
like a new signing.
Yeah.
Along with Sevo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And played for us yet?
I was watching some rugby on YouTube today, and there were a YouTube short, and it was Sevo playing for Fiji.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of years ago. He just absolutely smashed a winger into the sidelines of football.
He once ran straight over Tedesco, didn't he? Just absolutely went straight over him.
Totally forgot about him, haven't we? And
he's a big lad as well, isn't he? A lot of power and pace.
Unforgettable. On to England versus Australia. England 6, Australia 26. The attendance 60,812.
Yeah.
A record.
Yeah, we really
for an Ashes Test. You did go. Producer Chris.
Sat with all Aussies.
Purposely.
No. Well, I was sat with a Aussie, wasn't I? Unfortunately, but an Aussie. I thought it was great. People moaning about the attendance, and you're like, it's record attendance.
Yeah.
Wembley's a big old stadium, isn't it?
We
did really well to fill it. I were a bit worried though, because 5 minutes before kick-off, it were empty.
Really.
But it filled up really quick. Yeah. Just on the build-up, there were a couple of things. Why did they come out separately?
Yeah.
Do you remember all images of like Ellery Hanley and Aussies walking side by side and all that? There were no sort of land of open glory or anything when they're walking out, and it were really flat.
Yeah.
It were really badly judged because Aussies came out, and it were about 2 minutes before and everyone around us were like, what's...
Maybe they were playing some mind games and they didn't work.
That did nothing.
And the other thing is, can they stop playing shit music every time there's a stoppage in play, please? What's that all about? I'm like, I don't need to hear that. It's just a knock-on.
Play a tune. Hey,
anyway, other than that, the day itself was great.
That you enjoyed it.
I did, but those
music,
two things...
and the result.
Yeah,
but to be fair, the result.
Annoy me.
No, I was just going to say, I think the result flattered England a bit. Actually, at the end,
I thought we were all right. Yeah.
I said to Tamira,
that's not bad.
Just before kick-off, I said, "Can I tell you a secret?" She went, "What?" I said, "Aussies are going to absolutely batter us."
Yeah.
And I said, "Look out for that number 1."
Yeah, not a bad play.
But yeah, great. It's a great stadium. They should always have games of that sort of level at Wembley, even if it's not full.
Keep chucking it down.
Well, it's Wembley, isn't it? And
it means something to people, doesn't it, in rugby league? I think it's the history behind it and everything.
And there were a lot of. I was sat near a load of Southerners as well, and it's good to see, isn't it?
Yeah, to see people going along. And absolutely. I know we were talking about this on the pod before the pod, but I thought that the presence that London Broncos had there.
Yeah.
They're wearing their ambition on the sleeve, aren't they? They were everywhere. They were all over it. Darren Lockyer doing interviews on the pitch.
Their team's going to be better than the 3 that are coming up.
Yeah.
It looks like at the moment.
Some new branding, which looks good. Lockyer's there, isn't he? And they're doing a lot of things right out of there.
They'll be in Super League next year.
Well, they
Not next
invited
year,
a lot of
27.
they invited some of the Aussie players, didn't they? And gave them all merch and stuff like that, and
Loads
like
of
they were
merch,
handing out
yeah.
merch to people on the way in. And I thought,
Hopefully they'll have
it's good signs there.
got a lot of contacts for people that would want
Yeah.
to watch. There's a big Aussie population in London, isn't there?
Yeah. Got to tap into it, haven't you?
Yeah.
And then living there as a player.
Yeah, that's why the players will go.
That's what I mean. It's
Yeah.
more attractive than
Of course it is,
anything
yeah,
else,
than
isn't
Bradford.
More attractive than Bradford. What do you mean?
it? Only slightly. Only slightly. The first half was 8-0 to Australia. Did you think... Were you surprised it was only 8-0? Is that...
I was surprised it took them more than 20 minutes to open the scoring, to be honest. I thought, but they just looked like they weren't quite clicking at that point, Australia. It took them a while to kind of grow into it, but then once they did, as soon as they turned it on, it was like, oh no.
Yeah, we were all right in them first 20 minutes. We held them out defensively, but they weren't playing very well. They kept dropping ball, kept making mistakes.
They made a load of errors.
We couldn't finish 2 chances that we should have done. It would have been a different game then, but as Kirsty said, it was like a switch. We flipped.
Yeah.
It was like Australia.
And they were like-
actually, we're miles better than these. What
We
are we
don't have
doing?
to play this
Let's just
game.
run
Yeah.
straight through them.
And then some of the passing was just, that's the good thing about it, I think, is them being over here, is you get to see quite how good the game can be.
Cleary was immense.
Yeah.
He didn't get many plaudits, did he?
Didn't do much. Apart from...
Well, he just orchestrated it.
Exactly, I was going to say, yeah, some of the...
on the boot, didn't miss the
Well, and
didn't
also
miss a
some of the passing was just like unreal.
So I
Just
get
like I've
north
never
to south
seen.
pass.
Yeah.
We were throwing
like those
passes
tunnel passes.
everywhere.
Yeah,
They were having
off you go.
Beauty.
pick balls there, and theirs were in
Yeah,
bread basket.
straight to
Bread
the
basket every
straight
time.
to the chest.
There we
yeah,
go.
Yeah.
Off
and
you
then
pop.
obviously Reece Walsh. I mean, he's stopped 2 England tries. But our left edge defence
Left edge.
was terrible. I thought they were going to score every time they went down there. Well, the defence after the 20 minutes was...
They look. Yeah. I thought England, the fitness difference really started to show
Massive
quite early
difference.
on.
They looked
Yeah.
knackered after
yeah.
15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. And I think that's the thing, is just I think we just can't match them for that. We can't keep pace with them. So obviously then when they start turning on a bit of skill,
On top of that.
yeah, nothing you can do. Just
I
impossible.
was watching Levels, with
Justin Horrow and Willie Mason.
and
I love that podcast.
It were good. It were like they were dissecting it, and he's like, they need to plan a bit more for Walsh, and he says, but anyway, you can plan for it.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Don't mean you're going to stop it,
No.
does it?
Yeah, it
Because
doesn't matter.
their spine is just immense.
It's just...
Well, and Walsh just looks like he could make something out of nothing. Like if you stop him from doing one trick, he's got 10 more.
Yeah.
He's an incredible talent.
It's phenomenal.
So
debut.
it was a pleasure to watch them, which sounds a bit shit, really, doesn't it?
No, but
I
I'm
think
looking
it
forward
does.
to that this weekend. I think that's the kind of the mentality I'm taking to this weekend's match. Is like, oh well, probably England are going to get absolutely stuffed again, more so. But you get to see the best players in the world.
Nathan
And
Cleary
they'll
said...
have got it together properly, I think, by then as well.
Nathan Cleary said after the game, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Test match shouldn't be fun for anyone, should it? It should be horrible. But they were playing park football, weren't they? Throwing it about.
Yeah.
It is a bit scary.
Yeah.
What about Reece Walsh's massive break?
Yeah.
Early in the second half. That was just the time then when he was just like,
Well,
you
it
know
made
what?
Mikey Lewis
Unstoppable.
It made
Let's-
Mikey Lewis look a chump, didn't
Off we go.
Mikey Lewis, I thought, just to talk about him a little bit, I thought he just looked really frantic. He looked really, because I think he's got in some, like when he kicked that conversion to win the Challenge Cup final, he's obviously capable of turning on a
With a
cool
big
head
game, yeah.
sometimes. He didn't look like that player at all, I didn't think. I thought it looked like he was like, I've got to do something.
The whole team looked badly coached.
Yeah. He
Looked
didn't look
really
like he knew
badly
what, I think
coached.
you're right, I don't think he knew what his job was.
Well, he's not a
in that
7
game.
either, so he's playing him out of position.
If only there was a 7.
He's not a 7, is he?
If
So it's
only.
like, what? He's not playing in his natural position.
No.
So he was trying to orchestrate stuff, which is not his game.
Well, and I don't think that him and Williams click together as a pairing
Wrong
particularly.
half-back pairing.
Yeah, I think so. I think that they don't, their styles of play don't
Williams
complement
shouldn't
each
be
other.
playing.
No, I don't think so.
He's out of form. He's not played for ages.
He's been injured
I'm not
all
a
year,
big Harry
hasn't he?
Smith fan, but it should be Harry Smith and Michael Lewis. At least they've played recently. At least they've played to a decent level.
Yeah.
Williams hasn't, and it showed. They looked badly coached to me.
They've got a bad coach.
The thing is that I'm not sure they'd have stopped him, but that Reece Walsh break, the defence was absolutely shocking. So if you're gonna, it were a good kick actually.
It wasn't a bad kick, yeah, from when he caught it.
It was Lytton.
Yeah, Lytton, yeah.
I thought,
and it's
I thought they looked better when Lytton was on.
So you're either chasing that
absolutely
to hammer him, or you go in a line, hold back.
Yeah.
But Mikey Lewis sprinted after him. Nobody followed him. And then everyone else were like, "What? Oh, he's gone."
Massive gap.
Could someone get him?
He's quick, that guy, isn't he?
Ankle tapped Fox, isn't he? Adokar.
Yes. And there was one later on, wasn't there, where Walsh just looked around and went, "Oh, I'm not going full length." Fell over. Because he knew that he'd play it ball and then they'd...
Yeah, and then they'd do someone else is going to get it. I think that's the thing with yours is I was talking to... It was Gareth Ellis, actually, a couple of years ago, and he was saying that the problem with Super League is that we don't have enough finishers. That was his take on it. He was like, we don't have enough good finishers in the game. And that Australia side, they're just all over the park.
Yeah.
You know, they've got, like you said, like Walsh doesn't get there. Oh, don't worry, someone else will
do it.
Yeah.
Crichton will come through and score 2. Walsh scored 2 in this game. He'll probably get 4. At
love
least
the swan
4.
dive.
Yeah, I love that.
Apparently,
love that.
He does it every time he scores a try on debut.
His first try.
For that club.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Good fact.
These are the facts you get on the Lot Pod, right?
I nicked it off the levels thing.
That were ours!
Stop giving away the sources.
I could have just made that up, couldn't I?
Yeah.
I loved it, mate.
Say it with conviction.
Do it.
And people will believe you. Angus Crichton scored 2. The England defence, I think it was for the first try.
I'm telling you, I'm not giving him that first try. Because that was an under-9s level of defence.
Absolutely laughable. Williams comes flying out to Munster. Williams doesn't even raise his arms.
Yeah.
He literally just comes running out to the line. The ball's gone past him. Munster just goes, off you go, to Crichton in the gap. Walmsley.
Was he stood in concrete or something?
I don't know. Pathetically, just stroke Crichton's hip as he runs past him, almost like caresses his arse cheek as he runs past him. And then Wellsby is completely, and I will not have it. I will not let anyone else tell me anything else. He is petrified of Crichton. He sticks on his line until he thinks, I'm going to have to do something.
Yeah.
He sticks on his line and then pretends to make a tackle just to try and save some kind of face. At international level, I have never in my life seen such horrific...
I saw a still of the defensive line before that, and I'm like, that is, like I said, it's under... You wouldn't do that in under-9s.
No.
And the camera angle that I
well, because that's the basics, right?
Absolutely.
Like, that's the basics. We can talk about the difference in skill and the difference in fitness.
There was no skill in that.
The basics, right? Like, that's
there was no
the
skill for Crichton to score that. In fact, I bet he was thinking, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And as he's running through, so he's gone through a gap between Williams and Worms, and Worms has tapped him on the ass to set him through. And he's going, oh, who's women? He's going, oh, Wellsby's staying up line.
Yeah.
Scored.
I can just go myself.
I've scored, yeah. And he just dives over. Yeah. There's a as I don't know if you've mentioned it on this pod or the pod before the pod, which is the better pod. The Aussies social media, they've done some slow-mos of Reece Walsh diving over for his try. They did a great angle from behind, which I kind of... What do you call it? Yeah.
And that wasn't slow motion, that were Alex Walmsley.
And I'm laughing my head off at
I do think that's
Williams literally just runs... Honestly, he runs through and then he just turns round and starts running back.
God.
There's no... Oh, it's horrendous.
Like kids playing, yeah.
And then Wellsby's just on the line like... Oh,
Wellsby should not be in the
pants.
side.
Oh.
He's been poor all season.
Yeah.
He's been injured. We've got Jack Wellsby. They've got Reece Walsh.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the problem we've got, and it's a wider debate, isn't it? The best fullbacks in Super League are Australian.
Yeah.
Well, let's make 2 of them English.
Because it's all right saying don't put Jack Wellsby in.
JJ Field.
Who do you put in instead?
Who do you put in?
Who do you put in ahead of him?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to put an Aussie in. Brimson.
Brimson, yeah.
But who? Max Jowett? Is he going to help?
He's injured, yeah.
So who do you put in?
That's it.
Another Aussie.
You shouldn't put Jack Wellsby there though.
No.
Oh, he's got credit in bank though, hasn't he? Spent it on goal line.
We've kind of touched on, or I have touched on Wormser there, but what did you make of the whole England pack?
I think that's where we're the biggest kind of shadow of our former selves. I mean, obviously, like in my lifetime, they've never beaten the Aussies. You know, it's just never happened. But I think that where we always used to have our strength was in those real kind of like mongrel forwards, wasn't it? You know, like you remember like Peacock and Morley and the Burgesses. You know, like we had a good field in it. You know, like we had a good set of forwards who could face up to the Aussies, and these guys aren't it.
Matty Lees and Ethan Havard as your starting props for an England Ashes tour. Give me a break.
But also Wormsley again, like Wormsley's been. Yeah. How long's he been?
He's starting Ethan Havard and Matty Lees are your starting props.
Yeah.
Give over.
I think that's where we've really regressed. You know, is being able to produce like big fit forwards.
I'm not particularly bagging those two players because they're perfectly fine in Super League, aren't they? Yeah. Although it's a bad starting two props anyway, they're just not aggressive enough, are they?
I know Nasemba didn't have a brilliant year this year, but I think he's fitter, you know, and younger. And I just think maybe for me then they just looked, a lot of them, the difference in fitness from the Aussies, and I know we're going to talk about it more, but the difference in fitness from the Aussies to the Brits just was so noticeable. They looked knackered after the first 20 minutes, and that's why they started pulling away.
But you've got Alexi, not even in the team, who's played really well all season. He's a really athletic, aggressive prop who makes meters.
Leeds are a really fit team. I think Leeds they put so much emphasis on it this year, didn't they? They were noticeably fitter this year. But then again, you're not picking on fitness or form then. So what are you picking on?
Yeah, what I was about to say, what are you picking on?
Again, is it just credit in the bank? But from how long ago, and how long does that last you? God.
Exactly.
Ethan Havard's not even played that well this season. I don't mind him as a prop, but come off it. They're not starting props, are they, for England against Australia? If you're going to play Wormsley, why not play him from start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try and get...
And give him a short stint, and then...
You shouldn't be playing him. How old is he?
No, I'm going to say
48.
Older
a great player, isn't he? He was a great player.
He was. But I still don't think I wouldn't put him up there. And you know, obviously, I'm very biased because he's been a Saints player. But I wouldn't put him up there with the likes of Peacock,
James Graham, and them.
Oh no way.
Yeah, James Graham. Yeah,
nowhere near, yeah.
We ain't got anyone like that.
No, exactly. That's what I mean. And I think that's where the difference is from those teams and we still couldn't beat them then.
Probably since Burgess, really.
Yeah.
I think it's been a while.
I watched the 2003 Ashes, like extended highlights of each. I mean, I went to some of them anyway, and you look at the team and you're like, we got beat 3-0 then.
Yeah.
I know they beat us in last couple of minutes in every game, but
so we kept the hope alive at least.
Look at them props.
Yeah.
Hiding to nothing, but we said it, didn't we, before?
I just thought they were anonymous, the forwards. I thought the props, I just thought were completely anonymous in that game. They didn't make any impact for me. Unfit and not as fit as the Aussies anyway.
Australia were playing at 60%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be scary on Saturday.
I actually think, I know we haven't gone to preview yet, I think we'll do better. I don't think they can play any worse. To be perfectly honest. I think they'll make some
changes, and I think that'll be a good thing, and I hope a couple of other people get the chance.
We don't have any England stats.
You don't want to see them.
Make good
I did see them, actually. NRL's really good with stats.
Not as good as the Stig, though.
No. I think the biggest meter-making prop was Alex Walmsley with 63.
With 16.
Yeah. The rest were like 30. Honestly, it were a horrible reading. And the one thing is, I think we had quicker play the balls in Australia.
Really?
We're going to have an Australian ref who's going to be even quicker.
Oh, yes, we have.
Yeah.
They ain't going to... There'll be 6 agains all over the place for the first 20 minutes. And who's going to adapt better to that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Harry Grant or Darryl Clark?
Darryl Clark, obviously. Twice the player. Fast signs. Is it still the Lachie Miller fast signs player of the match?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, just in honour of him
Lachie
signing
should be
his
playing. Yeah. So it's Reece Walsh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walsh,
absolutely. Yeah.
It's like the easiest. It's like a...
I thought Harry Grant ran him close. The whole spine was really good.
Yeah, really good.
Nathan Cleary, like nobody's mentioned him, but he orchestrated it.
You're just being quietly brilliant.
But when your mates are so good, you don't have to
you
do
just need
much.
to put them into the places
Well, that's
that
what
they
he
need
was
to be.
doing. Yeah,
Like
yeah, that's all he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for us, so Farnworth was good.
Yeah, Herbie was good.
Yeah,
He's
I
on the
agree.
wrong side. Why? I don't know.
I think he's
Dom
the only
Young
one.
played well.
Yeah.
I thought
both in the
Tom
opening.
Johnston
I
played well.
thought both wingers in the opening sort of 20-30 minutes were fine. Johnston
Litton.
put far too much on that
Des
kick,
Litton.
but it shouldn't be his job to be kicking in that position anyway.
No.
But yeah, I thought they did okay. Like I said, Litton, I thought
Des
it was
Litton, I
better
think
when
he
he
should be
came on.
starting
Kicked
playing
that
for 80
40-20,
minutes.
which we did absolutely nothing with.
Well, we dropped ball.
Dropped the ball immediately after it. That was frustrating. It was a bit like
And who
watching
dropped
Leeds
it?
last year.
The captain. Yeah.
Frustrating.
It was actually just really frustrating. They'd do something really good and then mess it up.
Well, because Australia, like you said, they weren't at 100% for sure, and I think that they did make a load of mistakes, but we just did nothing to capitalise on it. We had nothing.
They can afford to make mistakes against
of course they
England.
can,
England cannot afford to
Absolutely not.
make
No.
any
It is
mistakes.
critical to every time you got the ball
And if you do make mistakes,
to try and do something productive.
make them in the
with
right
it.
area. Not
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think was it 12 unforced errors or something like that at Hat, maybe even at Hat. I can't remember what it was, but they made more errors than we did, and we only managed to score one try.
Yeah.
It's not.
and
enough.
they've given up by that point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
what was
very
it,
end.
77th
Yeah.
minute or something?
They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
76th minute.
let's give them a
Oh, I
go."
just squeezed one. Who cares? We'll beat you anyway.
So I know we're being overly negative, but it's
It feels good
it's really depressing.
because we're
that-
always positive with the Rhinos.
Yeah,
it's
So
really
let's just-
it's really depressing that we haven't done it for 22 years, and I think we've got the wrong coach, we've got the wrong squad. I'm not saying we beat them because they are that
we wouldn't
good,
beat them regardless.
but it just felt going into it that it's something. It just don't look right. And I mentioned the pod before the pod, the
Best pod.
Chasing History documentary, which is superbly shot. Actually, it's really nice to watch and everything. But Sean Wayne is like Mike Bassett.
God.
Do you know
no.
what he did to motivate the players? He got a picture of Winston Churchill up.
Oh bloody hell!
What?
Yeah.
I bet players sat there going,
Right.
and like, can we do a bit more on tactics to stop them playing?
Yeah. How are we going to stop? How are we going to stop?
Yeah, Sam Burgess
Munster
made a good
playing
point.
it?
He said that emotion's only good for first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If that,
And
yeah.
why are you not G'd up for playing for your country
for your
anyway? You don't
country
need a
anyway.
picture
Yeah,
of frigging
yeah,
Winston
yeah.
Churchill
To
in
G
training
you up.
ground.
Don't
do
you remember in World War II when we defeated Australia?
It's
What a weird choice.
I think he's projecting too much onto players because he's quite an emotional guy,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Really
And he really
emotional.
wants to beat Aussies, and but you need more than that, don't you? You can't. Oh, it's bullshit. I think it's wrong coach. Personally,
Well, you mentioned there that it's the wrong squad. We could have picked all of our, which we should have done. You know, like Jake Connor should be in there. We would still lose, but at least then
Yeah.
you look at it and say, this is legitimately the best that we can throw at
well,
them.
and his reasons for picking the players he has is bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, he's played well for me before. So
What, like you
what?
said?
Doesn't matter.
When?
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Well, like I mean, I didn't look it up, and I should have done. But you know, like how many of this team were in the team that lost in the World Cup
In the World Cup
semi-final?
semi?
Not to Australia or New Zealand. You know, like was it
Samoa.
Should have been
Samoa?
sacked
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, oh, yeah, without
Yeah.
a doubt, yeah.
They gave us the easiest route to World Cup final.
Yeah.
And
He
we
picked
couldn't
the
make
worst
it.
squad
Couldn't make
ever.
it.
And we couldn't do it.
No, so
And he's still the coach now, but I mean, maybe he won't be.
There's a World Cup next year.
Yeah.
So you got to think like there's this Ashes series now. If it does when he gets sacked, then you've got an England side. Who they're going to play before the World Cup? France.
Yeah, that's the
You think-
problem.
so
Is
you're
that
gonna
they
have a
don't have
new
any time
coach?
together.
You're going to have a new coach with new ideas
I
with
think that'll
one
be-
game to prep
I think that'll
before
be-
they fly out to us.
I think that'll be good for him though.
What, having a new coach?
A new setup.
Yeah.
It's been the same for.
But they need time together as a squad. I think there was no international break this year, was there? There was no
No, they had a
there was no
little meet-up,
mid-season
didn't they?
camp. I don't think they did a proper training session until very recently. And when are they fitting that in next year?
Neither
when
did
there's 14 teams.
Aussies, yeah.
Yeah, but we need it. They met each other on the bus on the way over, and look how they were. Like,
I hope they make it a contest on Saturday. But
I think the thing is as well, I know
fills me
I'm being
with
flippant
confidence.
there, but obviously they play the Origin series, don't they? So like a lot of those players are playing together,
yeah,
That's true, yeah.
even without the internationals. And I know
It also doesn't really matter when you're that good.
no.
No.
An international coach. This is where Wayne kind of makes sense, but I think his tactics are wrong. An international coach is not there to coach the team. They should be good enough to not need coaching.
Yeah.
England aren't, so
No.
they do need some
Still need
coaching.
coaching.
Whereas Wayne's all about bigging them up. It's just like dinosaur tech. Honestly,
It is.
Yeah, you
He's
need a game
dancer.
plan. You need that, but you need a game plan
Absolutely.
behind it as
Do you
well.
know
It
when,
didn't look
Fueled on
like
passion and aggression.
do you know how good it's been watching Brad Arthur on the behind the scenes and
been amazing.
how he deals with the players and how
Can't
he
wait for
talks to them?
26.
yeah.
It was totally the opposite with Sean Wayne.
I was
It's like
thinking about that as you were saying about the Winston Churchill thing, because did you watch the documentary that they did at the end of last season when Rowan Smith had been sacked and
Yes,
obviously
we
Arthur
did.
had come in?
Yeah.
Yeah, you watched it. So the difference between how Rowan Smith would talk to the, I found it really cringy watching him.
Yeah.
Sometimes trying to some of the things that he was doing, I was like, oh, this is like, it's like off The Office, you know. Like I found
Yeah,
it really
really bad.
cringy, and that's what that reminds me of. And again, it's a direct sport, isn't it? You know, they need telling what to do, and I think that they didn't look like they were clear
Didn't
on
know
what
what
their
the
roles
jobs were.
were. Yeah, and that's like I said, Mikey Lewis, who we know is a better player than that.
Yeah.
He just didn't look like he knew where he was supposed to be or
Didn't
what
know
he was
his
supposed
job.
to be doing.
Didn't know his
Yeah.
role.
Yeah.
Looking ahead to the second test, which is on Saturday the 1st at Everton's amazing.
Yeah,
New Hill
looking
Dickinson
forward to
Stadium.
that.
Can't wait for that. Any squad changes?
Oh, I'd put Mick in, obviously.
Mick straight in.
Yeah, I'd put
Callum
Mick in.
straight
yeah,
in.
Yeah, just the Leeds team. No, I would put Mick in. I think that we need, you know, again, I think some of the forwards.
He has to play.
He's
He's got
fitter
to
than a
play.
lot of
He
them.
has to
Yeah,
play,
yeah.
doesn't he?
I would love to see him get his chance.
Litton starts.
Yeah,
Jez Litton starts.
Yeah.
Jack Wellesby gets dropped.
Brimson starts.
Brimson starts as fullback.
Harry at centre.
Harry,
Why not?
This won't happen. Harry should go right centre.
Yeah.
Farnworth back to the left. Keep the wingers
Keep wingers as they are.
as
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
They play well.
I would drop George Williams.
Lewis to 6.
Yeah.
You agreeing
and
with
Smith.
this, by the way?
I am. Yeah, yeah.
Smith
Harry
to 7.
7. Mick in at 8.
starting.
Jez Litton 9 start.
Walmsley
Would you start
starting.
Walmsley?
I'd drop him.
Would you?
McMeekan.
Starting.
Yeah.
Who's on your bench?
I haven't finished my 13 yet. What?
I thought you had.
Bateman
No, we've
gets
not done
yeah,
dropped.
back
No, we've
row.
not done
Bateman
macro
gets
or the-
dropped because it's not 2017. Smithies comes in somewhere. Experience against playing NRL. He's got a bit of
Yeah.
punch about him. Can he play back row? I don't know.
Probably.
Stick him in. Who's the other back rower? Was that anonymous? What? Who,
Oh, God, I
who
can't
played back row on Saturday?
Bateman.
And the other-
KPP. Keep him in.
Oh, Pierce Paul.
Yes.
Keep him in.
Pierce Paul, of course. I was going to say Matty Nicholson, but he's injured and he didn't get picked, did he?
He's not injured. He's coming back from injury.
From
He didn't
injury.
get picked. Morgan Knowles, I think you've got to keep him in,
Yeah.
but he's not a ball playing 13, so
Absolutely shite.
What about Callum?
I don't
No
think
space
Callum
for him?
makes it.
No.
If you want a ball playing 13, put Callum in.
Put Callum
but
in.
I don't think he will. I
He's
think
not
you
going to
need-
throw in all 3 Leeds players at once. I don't
You're
think.
gonna
No way.
miss-
Yeah,
He
no way.
absolutely
You're going to
Just
miss
'cause we
Morgan
want him
Knowles,
to.
to be fair. He's,
Says 3 Leeds fans.
Morgan Knowles is an international quality player, so
Yeah.
you're going to have him in. Who's other props? Who have we got? Trout
Trout.
on bench.
Havard. Walmsley.
I'm dropping Walmsley.
Lees.
Walmsley shouldn't be. He can't. He's got concrete for feet.
Matty Lees.
I think the thing.
I'm do you know? I'm quite.
You're running out of
I
props.
was going to
I'm not-
say, yeah.
I'm boring myself.
Where are you? You're going to be.
Chicken nodding off.
The team's that boring. I don't know who to
Everyone
pick.
stopped listening about
You're
40
gonna
minutes ago. As soon as they finished the
Drafting them
Rhinos
in
bit.
off the ground there. We'll be playing.
I'm not bothered. Pick who you want.
Well, do you know what? We'll have a lovely day out.
We will. I can't
I'll
wait.
tell you what, I'm going with 6 of my mates. I'm not even going to be able to see by the time it kicks off.
Absolutely. Steaming. Prediction for the game then, to finish off.
I think it'll be closer.
You are
Do
drunk
you?
now. You must be drunk now.
I don't.
You must.
No,
You
because
must
I
have had
think we'll
6
score.
sherries.
I think we'll score more
I
points.
think we'll score more points. I don't think it'll be closer because I think they will as well. I think they've got more points in them than that.
England's biggest loss to Australia, England, not Britain, was 52-4 in 2008.
You're going to go higher than that, aren't you?
It was on the 2nd of November, so it's almost the anniversary of it. Yeah. England will get beat by a higher score than 52-4 is what I'm going to say.
Right.
They're going to get absolutely obliterated.
I think you're right that England will score more. I think the thing is as well, I think the weather's meant to be not great on Saturday.
I've heard
I
this,
think it's
right?
meant to
And
be
I've got
horrible.
to counter this.
So that might slow them down a bit. Hopefully we'll see.
The weather in Australia in winter's not that great.
It's not that great.
They're used to playing in pissing rain, aren't they? It rained on Saturday a bit, didn't
Did it?
Prediction? Score?
36,
They're going to score more than that, Chris.
18.
Oh, 36-18. Bloody hell.
And we're going to
If it's
score...
36-18, that kind of feels a bit like a moral victory.
No, we're going to score all 18 points in first half and think we're great, and then they're just
And
going to
then
go,
slack
actually...
36-18.
I know. I think Australia will come out the blocks a bit faster than that. I think probably England will score maybe 10 or 12, maybe. I think Australia have got more than 40 points in them.
Oh, easy.
I
More
think
than 50.
I think 48-12. I'll go.
I'll go
Do you want to borrow that shirt for Saturday?
I might actually. I'll go 60 for
60.
60.
Bloody hell.
The thing is, I can see it happening.
60. I think they're going to absolutely hammer us.
Well, we'll see some
obliterate
great
us.
tries.
Yeah, we will, yeah.
If they score 2 or 3 tries in first 20 minutes...
It's done. Oh, it'll be done. It'll be done. It'll be like 2015 Cup final. Leeds KR. It'll just be
Really?
20 minutes. You can put your feet up.
I wonder whether... I'm backtracking now. I wonder whether England could score first just to give us that little spark of hope.
Yeah, give us all that. Yes.
It's like, yeah, we're here.
Come on.
And then I think they'll turn
thing
on, and
is-
we might pinch one at the end again.
This is really bad, but I'm not overly patriotic, for one thing.
I'm not at all, really.
And I'm...
Just being honest.
Like, everyone on Saturday around, oh, you must be going... I'm not actually that bothered.
No.
Which is really bad, isn't it?
I've always felt
but
like that.
I've just not seen anything in this England side to make me...
Do you think you'd care more if there were more Leeds players in?
No, I'm not...
Oh,
Don't you? Yeah,
It's
but
not-
I would, absolutely.
If it were the Leeds England side,
Yeah.
I've never been that
I'd be like, how dare you?
Yeah, be saying, what are you talking about?
How dare you slag off our boys?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, exactly.
Leeds have always been quite underrepresented,
they
I
have.
think.
Even
but
when
yeah.
they were the best team in the competition,
Yeah.
for years, they were not picked for
Massively
England.
Yeah.
going
massively.
back to sort of them early noughties teams and even late noughties, there's players there that you were like, really want to get behind, didn't there?
Yeah.
You know, Barry McDermott and even Tez O'Connor and,
Yeah,
and Andy Farrell and Jamie Peacock. These are players that all were in
I
the
used
same
to
side.
love Andy Farrell.
Jamie Peacock,
He was an amazing
Great
player.
Chris Joynt.
Chris Joynt.
So you've got all these...
Paul Newlove.
In what... Paul Newlove.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Keith Senior.
Chris Radlinski,
Yeah.
fullback.
Yeah.
I mean, even Wellens when he were playing...
No,
they-
not
Well, and
Never Wellens.
These are
Cunningham and Roby, even, you know, like
Cunningham.
Kieran Cunningham.
James Roby. These are players
I
that
don't
even
mind
though you
Roby.
hated them, when you could
like the
really
greats
get
of the
behind
game.
them, couldn't you? It's
Yeah.
like you see in the... they were superstars, aren't they? of
Yeah.
their-
Hmm.
And then even earlier on when I remember going and seeing when Ellery Hanley and
Ellery.
Gary Schofield were playing and all them.
Scoey. Yeah.
Martin of Fire, you're like... I know there's a bit of nostalgia in there, isn't there? Obviously, but those calibre of players made you want to cheer them on.
Yeah.
I've got... It's like I've not got much affinity with many of players because I just...
and like you said, they were just underwhelming. There was nothing to really get behind. I didn't think on Saturday. You know, there was no one.
Yeah.
There was no one running in as if they were going to absolutely clock
There's
someone
no
or anything
Adrian
like
Morley.
that. No, there's
Adrian
not.
Morley.
No.
There's no Adrian
Sam
Morley
Burgess,
taking
to be
somebody's head
fair.
off after 12 seconds,
No.
is there?
Sam Burgess, it's not a million years ago. I used to love watching him. He used to always take it to Aussies.
For England, yeah.
But there were nothing, were
Always.
they? They were like...
well, all the other Burgess lads as well. You know,
Yeah.
when they had the 3 Burgess players, and
Tom and
that's when
George, yeah.
Yeah.
Really unique.
Again, there's nothing in these forwards here to match that.
No.
I think there's a little bit of nostalgia with Great Britain as well. I'd have preferred it to be Great Britain, but that's me because
and then
of my
McDonald could have
age.
played for them.
Yeah, it could have gone in.
Yeah.
Probably squeeze Miller in some Welsh passport.
I used to get so excited about watching the Great Britain or England team because you knew that there were sort of these world class players that were. I don't think we've got them anymore, and it's a bit sad. It were all a bit.
Well, we're back here next week reviewing
Reece Walsh's
doing this again, but maybe not for
Reece Walsh's 6 tries.
as long as this. Maybe just an 8-minute pod of like Australia are really good. Bye everyone. See you next
Leeds
time.
might have made some more signings by
Hopefully,
then.
they might have done. They might have announced
some more
some.
stuff to talk about.
So,
Thanks to
I think my takeaway from Saturday was it's really disappointing, but it was such a privilege to see him.
and we'll do it again on Saturday.
We'll do it again on Saturday in what looked like an amazing stadium.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
And we'll review it all here for you next time. Thanks to Kirsty, thanks to Chris, thanks everybody for watching, thanks everybody for listening, and we'll see you as we review the second test. Take care.
Cheers.